Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're here to play some F1 2017. This is your boy RLM. We're about to start a career mode. Let's just get right into it. Alright, we gotta create our driver. Nothing crazy here. I'm liking that one. I don't see anything else I like. Yep, I'm just gonna stick with this one. Gotta make our helmet. Ooh, what kind of helmet design do I want? I'm liking this one. And I already know what team I'm driving for, so I know what color I want. This isn't even doing anything. I definitely need a white helmet. I'd say that's more the color I want. I'm liking that. I don't know, maybe I don't know, I really like this helmet too. I want red, definitely. Need a nice red. I don't know why none of that's changing. I'm liking that. But we do need there we go. I'm liking that. We'll go with that. I'm American. Numbers. My birthday's October. That's 10. So we'll go with 10. Name. Abbreviation. They do the 3 letters of the first 3 letters of their last name, so we'll do that. Here we go.
To Formula One.
Let's just jump right into this career mode. Gotta select our team. I already know what team I want. So, if you could tell from the helmet, the design is for Ferrari, but that would be way too easy since they're the second best team technically on the sheet. So I'm gonna go with the Ferrari like junior team, I guess, which is Haas. And they have the same engine as Ferrari and all that. And they're third to last on standing wise technically, but I think we can be able to get some good finishes this season, and when we get a contract from Ferrari, we'll definitely take that. But for now, we're sticking with Haas. Teammate, based off the 2017 season, Grosjean did better than Magnussen, so I'm taking Grosjean. You got a trophy for doing nothing except for setting something up. Choosing tires, we'll just stick with balanced. We'll do full qualifying, turn on the formation lap. We'll do 50% race distance, and excuse me, and 20 difficulty is way too easy, so we'll be bumping it to 50 until things seem to get easier. Then we'll up it more. Flashbacks, blah blah blah. Full damage, I don't want sim damage. Let's turn on the safety car. Regular. Some basic assist stuff for the beginning of this. Pretty easy. Let's get right into it. Australia, first race of the season.
Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to contest. So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, there's a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some nice historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session, and good luck.
Alright, we got our contract. Dear Ryan, welcome to Haas F1 team. We are delighted to have you on board and look forward to working closely with you over the upcoming seasons. You will start as our second driver along your teammate Romain Grosjean. We expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. Now, let's get out there and win some points. Kind regards, team management. Alright, here we are. I've played this before, so I know what to do. We got our laptop here. It's gonna be our main thing for like getting through weekends and stuff. Right here, it just tells you. Within this laptop, you can manage your career whilst off the track. When you are ready, head to the team garage and start your first practice session. And we're just gonna do that right now. I'm ready to get through all this.
Welcome to Melbourne, where the practice session is about to start for this weekend's Australian Grand Prix. The pre-race talking is over. Now it's time for the drivers to show their worth. Welcome then to all our viewers, and of course to Anthony Davidson as well. Now Ant, I wanted to ask you, obviously there's a lot of hard work involved in these sessions, a lot of simulations as well. Is this something the drivers enjoy, or is it just a routine that becomes a chore?
There's nothing routine about driving a Formula 1 car, I can tell you that. 300 kilometres per hour down the straights, 4G through the corners. It's hard to ignore those forces acting on your body. It's lap after lap of hard, exhausting work. You always enjoy driving these cars. It's a real privilege. Although I must say, if you're having a day where you can't get the car to do what you want and it's generally underperforming, then it's a lot harder to stay motivated. But never a chore, no. Even if you're having a tough start to the weekend, at this point you know that if you work hard at it, there's still an opportunity to turn things around. In the unforgiving world of Formula 1, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programmes which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car. You'll also be able to adjust your car setup over the course of these sessions to try and find those extra fractions of a second.
Morning, it's Jeff here. I'm looking forward to working with you as your race engineer. Hope you've had your coffee, because we have a lot of work to do today to get ready for the season ahead. We're ready to fire up the car. Why not head out and get a few early laps under your belt?
Well, I don't drink coffee, so... Alright, so, like they've said before, there are these practice programs that you can do during all 3 practices, and you get certain points for them. And then, once those points rack up, that's what you use to upgrade your car. So, there's track acclimatization, tire management, fuel saving, qualifying pace, and race strategy.
Number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
That's exactly what I've been saying. And then there's also team objectives that basically you'll get throughout doing this. You don't have to really look at it. So, practice 1, I will be doing the acclimatization management. 2 will be fuel saving and qualifying pace. And 3 will be race strategy and finishing up any team objectives. So let's get into it. We'll start a flying lap. So, as you guys can tell, I've played this before, so it was pretty easy. I'm good at Australia. There are some tracks I'm not good at all, like Monaco. I'm bad at that. But this is a nice track. I like this track. One of my favorite tracks. We got another trophy there.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:32.8.
We got another trophy there. Tire management isn't as easy because you have to make sure you don't lock up and stuff like that. But I got the purple, which is perfect. You'll get 50 out of 50 points. There's also green, which will give you 30 out of 50. And I don't think the red will give you anything. It could give you something, but I don't think so. Yeah, you get nothing. It says there at the bottom, like low tire wear 50, average 30, high 0. So we'll jump into this one too. Putting on the super soft tires. I believe we can use ultras. Yeah, we can. Let me just knock this out real quick.
We need to be sure you manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down on each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit. Next few laps keep remaining.
That was not good at all. Yeah, we're not going to get on this one. Even though we were in the purple, we messed up that corner.
Let's make a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we need to rerun this program.
So we got to get this in green. See what we can do on this lap. Back in the red for some reason. I wasn't that bad, I was just a little slow. Alright, that was much better. But it's still in the red, but not by much. We should be able to get this fixed. And I just messed that up. Again, we just messed up again at the end. I'm gonna shut up and try concentrating on this lap.
Hitting our target. We need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
was my dog. Much better that time. That wasn't that good. Do I flashback? Probably, because I think it's messed up. Well, it wasn't. That was surprising. But back to the garage. And that's it, basically. There's not much to do. Team objectives, we got that. We gotta do fast sectors in the qualifying, that's easy. Drive without leaving the track. And my dog's waking up.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 32.8.
So my favorite driver is Vettel, so basically when we do get onto the team, I am gonna take Kimi's spot. Pretty sure. But I'm hoping that if I don't get into Ferrari this season, that Vettel wins the championship and Raikkonen doesn't do as well, because if I start doing better than him in some of the races, I'll get better reputation for the team and for Ferrari, so that should help me out a little bit. We got this dumb repair time for 12 seconds. I can skip it, but I can just keep talking real quick. So next session we're going to do fuel saving qualifying pace. You can see we're 7th on the timings. No, we're 8th, but okay, good. Grosjean hasn't put a time yet. Because I was going to say, like, there's no way we're that much faster. So we'll just fast forward the rest of this session, get into practice 2, do those other 2, get out of that section, go to practice 3, do that 1 and try to finish some of that stuff. Got bumped down to 10th. Grosjean, oh my god, is 6th. And we're 11th. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna go out there and try beating his time. Yeah, let's go try beating Grosjean's time. To get better you might not get better reputation, but I'll try. Track's busy at the moment though. We're gonna get up the inside of Ricardo here. So we have clean air. Now we're gonna try to take off and get a good lap in. No. There you go.
Roman's currently in P6.
Seriously? We're literally right behind Grosjean now. You look at this. Yeah, we're barely slower than him. If we improve by a tenth, we'll be faster than him. Wait, I'm gonna fast forward to like 7 minutes. Right.
Okay, one of the programs we should probably do before qualifying is the qualifying
1.666.
program. Let's prepare ourselves as best we can. We don't want to find ourselves starting at the back.
Alright. Now we know if we can beat if we can go a tenth faster, we'll beat Grosjean's time. Let me try knocking this out real quick. Yeah, my dog's definitely waking up now. Oh, that was bad. We're gonna try one more lap. All I need is a 10th. No. That was good though. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we have a 10th. Should be good. Yes.
That lap time moves you into P7. P7.
Yes. Alright. I think that's good. Had some fun there going in the grass.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session.
What?
Then.
Oh
Here are your top
my God.
three. Raikkonen, Bottas, and Daniel Ricciardo. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Seriously? He went out and beat me. He must have been behind doing another lap and decided to go faster. We must have bunked. I think at one point we were up by like 5/10, and we were doing so good. And then we keep messing up that last part of the track. But it was still good. And we're gonna listen to this.
Ah, you got my message. Perfect. Welcome to Home Away from Home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. And to that end... Sorry, just a sec.
Jeez, these people with their phones.
Yeah, Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Right.
Well, I guess it's important.
Well, that makes no sense. Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good. Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now.
Well, I guess that
When
was a
that
fail.
happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
Right, this is big right here, these things. Introduction to resource points. Resource points provide you with a way to allocate funding to a specific area of development. Spending your resource points is key to improving the car and the team's overall performance. You will gain the majority of your resource points for successfully completing practice programs, with additional points gained for putting in a strong performance in both qualifying and race sessions. The team have allocated you 2,250 resource points to help kick off development. That's pretty cool. Now we're at 2,387 points. Yep, so as you can see there, we're third to last. And this is basically this red all the way to the left of the arrow in the middle that says powertrain. All of that is power, like engine upgrades. The yellow up above the arrow is durability. It means making things last longer, won't break as easily. And the chassis help with tire wear and weight reduction and like redistribution, stuff like that. And then aerodynamics helps with the downforce and drag. So we're second to the last on downforce. Well, not downforce, but aerodynamics. So I think I'm gonna get the front downforce upgrade. I just got another trophy. And third to last there. Well, actually. Oh, okay. You can only do one. I'll do the chassis weight reduction because we're third to last on that. And then you can see on the power we're pretty good, so I don't think we need that for right now. Durability, there's no ratings for that. It's just how durable your car is. And we'll probably get that one next, that middle one. And yeah. Let's just head over to the second practice. We got 2 upgrades coming, and they said 2 weeks. And they better not fail, because if they fail, you have to spend extra resource points on it. Alright. So we'll jump right into fuel saving, because you guys don't want to see me on practice. Let me see what my dog's barking at. Must have been some kind of car or sound or something. I really like the graphics this year on this game. Makes it look nice. Alright, this one's actually one of the hardest ones. I don't like it at all. You have to like lift and coast in corners to save fuel. But then when you do that, you go into the red, like that. And then it's annoying. And you lose time. That was terrible. I'm trying to lift and coast. And that was even worse. Nope. You gotta try again. Well, Verstappen, you better get out of the way. Yeah. Oh. Better not try overtaking me. He's not even started his lap, so there's no reason for him to try overtaking. Go away, Verstappen. Go away. Again. See, I told you, I hate this one. Probably barely gonna... If I end up in the green, I don't end up in the green on the other one. If I end up in a red, I'll get definitely another red. Great. Is he gonna hold us up? Yeah, he's just completely destroyed our time. You know what? I'm gonna flashback that. Our last attempt. I'm starting to get annoyed. We got a trophy for it, so I mean... Whatever. too deep. Come on, no! Oh. It just doesn't go up into the green. I don't know what to do. Yes, no, there's no way. I'm gonna reach that. It just doesn't go into the green. Look, I'm not turning, and it's going into red. Mm-mm. We'll let that gap build out a little bit more to whoever was in front of me. Don't go into that red. Don't go into that red. Don't go into that red. It's going into the red. Oh. Flashback in that. Now that doesn't go. Don't go in the red. 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 It's. I can't stop it from going into the red. Now the time's off. This is ridiculous. Yeah, look, it's in the red.
That's an acceptable lap, but
What?
you're capable of more if you work at it.
I literally stopped. Like, I slowed down at the
Fastest lap is
finish.
1:34.0.
Whatever. Just happy to get that thing out of the way. Now this is where we want to be.
We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
This is where you set your fast times in the qualifying simulation. Van Dorn. Alright, by here. I was like, is he gonna move? Is he not gonna move? I thought I would have had to go around the, or go down the inside. But, if on the last second, he goes to the inside, and I'm already like turned to go to the inside. I'm still trying to turn, and I think right here is when I notice. Yeah, because you can see my wheel starts to turn back. And then for some reason I go forward again. And then I still go forward. Okay, I think that was my fault. But he was also in my way. So... Okay, he just doesn't get out of the way, I don't think. Yeah. Now move. Yeah, no, he's just not getting out of my way. Oops. That was not... I almost caught it.
Plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Ah! Yeah, how about I almost messed you up there? I didn't think I was going to be able to get that, but I had a good third sector. And I was first. I'm second. I'm third. Yeah, look at Vettel. Go, Vettel. Fourth. Beating Grosjean, which is good. Plus that I'd be 7th. I might get a nice 4th in this session. Okay, 5th. I guess Raikkonen's not doing ultra softs. Nope. So I'm gonna get a nice 5th.
As all the cars are now
Yep.
over the line, your top 3 again are Hamilton, Vettel, and Max Verstappen. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
This time we beat Grosjean by about 2/10. Yeah. Now we're on the practice 3. And we need to get into qualifying the race pretty quickly. All this explaining is taking up some time. But once we get through, like the second episode will be faster since I don't have to do any more explaining about like resource points and development trees, stuff like that. I can just fly through this stuff. Oh my god. We're 1 point away from being able to get that upgrade. I'm not even going to look at anything. Going straight to the 3rd practice. This should be a faster session because all we have left is race strategy. So let's just get this knocked out. And then I'll fast forward the rest of the session.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can plug into the race strategy.
That was bad. Yeah, that was a bad lap. I let Vettel go there.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
finish that one up. But the garbage truck is here. I was wondering why he was barking.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car. Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 31.9.
We're 7th at the moment. Grosjean still hasn't done anything. So we're gonna beat our time. Yeah. 13th, 14th. Yeah. But I'm not going on fast laps. I just want to get to qualifying. 15th. I don't really mind too much about this. But hopefully qualifying goes like this for Vettel. 7/10 faster than Bottas. Oh my god.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
I'm
Who
just gonna
are?
fast forward through that. You guys can see it on the screen who's top 3. I just want to get to qualifying in the race.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Okay. We got ourselves our rival, which is Grosjean, I'm pretty sure. Rivalry is a head-to-head battle across multiple race weekends between you and another driver. Comparison data is tracked and compared after each qualifying race session. Winning the rivalry awards you kudos within the team. Yeah, it's Grosjean, because he's our teammate. We have a voicemail.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
They expect me to get 15th or higher. That's easy. And beat Grosjean. What did I want to do? I wanted to go here. And then buy this. Off to qualifying. Bought that wear thing. That should be at the next race, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Right, it's not going to be easy getting into the next qualifying session, but we know you'll give it your all.
It is going to be easy. Okay. We'll just knock out one flying lap, and then we should be fine for this first 2 sessions, I hope. Yeah, I just could tell I wasn't trying to do anything crazy there. I think we would be fine anyway, so
You've dropped down to the 3rd row.
I'm just gonna go back to the garage. I don't think I'd be outside the top 15. Even though we're 3rd to last on rankings. Oops. Okay, never mind. We were definitely outside the top 15 on that lap.
Your lap times are slower than Roman's. Slower than Roman.
I'll try focusing a little bit more on this one. Geez, I slowed down. Then I looked up, I saw 13, and I decided to go again, and I've actually lost a lot of time.
Roman's currently in P9.
Holy cow.
That lap puts you at P.
I went flying there. That last sector, I picked up all that extra time from when I messed up that first lap. So I think we're definitely fine here. I hope Grosjean makes it. Yeah, Grosjean made it. I made it. Pretty easy. Had a good last lap. We'll just go. We have to try knocking this out in one lap. Sorry, in one lap, because qualifying 2 is the tires that you start on for the race. I'm actually going to go slow here. And then speed it up. Grosjean, you better not mess me up. I'll let him off that one. Not a bad lap. Messed up a little bit in the middle, but should be fine. I hope. I hope me and Grosjean make it. 7th. Do I go again? I'm gonna leave it. Come on, Grosjean. Where is he? 13th. No. Well, I made it, but Grosjean didn't make it. Oh, what a shame. Hopefully Grosjean can do well in this race. Maybe a couple DNFs from the bigger guys up front. Like the Mercedes guys. I hate Mercedes. And let's see what we can do. Not a good lap. hit the wall a couple times and it messed me up a little bit. I'm going to go to 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And then we'll go for our last flying lap. Well, there's qualifying complete. What? Huh?
Our best lap so far is a 1:30.3.
It said qualifying complete. Whatever, I'll watch these guys. Now qualifying is done.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Vettel, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
There you have it. Starting 8th for the race. Vettel on pole. Grosjean 12th. I wonder if we can get maybe 2 spots. Finish 6th. beating Grosjean in the rivalry. See there at the bottom it shows the reputation level. I want that. I want the one with Ferrari to go up. We got this other voicemail.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Finish 12th or higher. Beat Grosjean. See, it's all easy. It shouldn't be that bad. Let's just get to the race. That's their old logo, by the way. They have a new one.
It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations. The potential, perhaps, to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Perez, and a Haas, Sainz, and Fernando Alonso, Kvyat, Grosjean, Esteban Ocon, and Hülkenberg, Massa, Palmer, Lance Stroll, and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Race strategy introduction. Race strategies are used by the team to determine pit stops and tire choice. Strategies are also available as personalized or projected. Personalized strategies use specific data collated from your participation in the race strategy practice program, providing a bespoke strategy based on your performance. Projected strategies are generated using simulation data. Well, we'll do that. And I'll get extra lap of fuel. Yeah, let's start this thing. We have the formation lap. Oops. Remove. All I did was spin out. What? It's not letting me drive. Oh. Hey, Beto. Whew. So I accidentally just got removed because I spun out. And if there wasn't the ghosting system, I would have got hit, or I would have hit people. Let's get into this thing. I'm gonna try not to use the flashbacks in this race, because that would make it unfair. But here we go. Ah, bad start. I don't want to be stuck behind Sainz, so I'm going to try to get by him soon. Like maybe right here? No, too far away. So I'm losing time getting stuck behind him. Laps. You're gonna push him to the outside and then come back to the inside, or push him to the inside and try to go around, which we have. Alright. Not bad considering we started in 8th. So we definitely didn't lose anything. Looks like Perez got Verstappen. And Raikkonen seems like he's got some sort of issue, or he's just driving really slow. Verstappen's like right behind Perez though. Yeah, my dog's scratching his neck, that's why you can hear him. Yeah, he's losing time. Try and maybe make a dart to the inside of Verstappen somewhere. Like, oh, right there. He just hit us.
DRS will be able this lap. Use it for 1 second of the car ahead and hit the DRS zone.
Oh, we're coming back at him. And he's hitting us. And he backed out. We're doing really well right now. We just got past one of the Red Bulls. Now we're going to try chasing down Perez. But I have a feeling Verstappen is going to come back at us. Jeez. You can see the power of that Red Bull on the straight. Or at least with DRS. We're not that slow on power. At the moment, we're on lap 5, still in 7th, and I think we're losing a little bit of time to Perez, but I think we've closed a little bit to him, maybe, slightest. It just seems like we're closer. I can definitely feel my tires start to wear. Wow, those two are box 3. 3 of those guys are in the pits. Oh, we got DRS off Perez. Thank you. Hopefully they'll get stuck in traffic, and then when we come out, we'll be free of the traffic, and we'll be ahead of them. Vettel stays out. I stay out. Somehow I just went purple. And it says we have to pit between lap 7 and 10. So these tires I'm going to attempt to take as far as I can. We'll see what they're like on lap 9. And we'll decide what to do from there. Carlos Sainz out of the race. I think you can use this to see what happened. Is that him? No, I think that's... yeah, it's Kvyat. What? I don't even see him. Then it goes back to Vettel and me. Whatever. Actually, I'll probably come in this lap now. Yeah. Whoa. Probably found him. Looks like he crashed. Surprisingly, Verstappen has decided to continue on. Oh, surprisingly, we beat Raikkonen. So that means we've really jumped these guys. It's funny, we're back in 8th now. Gotta keep our tires warm. Almost went on the gravel there. Here we go. Oh. Nah, I'm flashbacking that. I looked at my phone because I got a notification for a split second. And then I look back and we're already at the braking zone and I smashed in the Bottas. Look how fast Bottas is on that straight. Oh, we're going for a huge lunge. I didn't even think that was going to happen, but they were going so slow. And we just took 2 people out in the same corner. And Kvyat's going slow too. I think he's been on those tires for a while. I'm going to try going around the outside of him. No. We'll get him though. We might be able to get him at this corner. Oh, he's locked up. Oh, he's hit me. We got him. Grosjean, I don't think pit yet. We should have. He would have probably benefited at that safety car spot. We gotta try getting Grosjean on this lap. Pretty easy. So here we are, lap 14 update. Grosjean's just pitted. Raikkonen's on ultra softs behind us. We've jumped a couple of them in the pit stop from the safety car. Vettel's in the lead. Hamilton not too far behind. Different strategies all around. But we're in a crazy P3 right now. I highly doubt we'll finish here. But the more we just push in this clean air, the farther up we'll be. Look at that. Look how... Jeez, Raikkonen. Flying. On those Ultra Softs. I just let him by there because there was no way. I would have just held him up. Yeah, look at the gap already. Got a whole second gap on Raikkonen already. Now Bottas, I might be able to fight because he's in softs. Raikkonen's flying.
Veterans in first place.
Stroll is out. I wonder what's happened to him. Yeah, I'm definitely able to fight Bottas though because he's not as fast as Raikkonen was in the softs. Or super soft, ultras. Surprisingly, Vettel has pit. I'm gonna try to fight. Push him out of the way. That's Stroll, yep. That's where Stroll went out. Bottas just took us out there. Watch. here, everything's fine. Watch, I think he's gonna start to turn in. Right there. He starts to turn in on me. Yep, that's his fault. You can see my wheel is to the left. And then if you go to his wheel, and then you back it up. Look at him, he's going left. He's attempting to take me out. And then he just cuts over. And then contact happens there. Okay, actually, I will kind of say that's my fault. We got Vettel coming up on our mirrors too. Oh. I'm going back again. Now we're in for the pit. Onto our last set of super softs for the race. And this should probably be Bottas coming up. Yep, Bottas has got us. Surprisingly, we have Grosjean behind us. I would assume Grosjean still has to stop one more time. But from here now, all we have to do is put in some decent laps. And Grosjean's being pretty good right now, holding up those guys, whoever's behind him. But I think we're going to come home for a surprising P5. Which is very, very nice and good. trying to do a fastest lap here. Just wondering why I'm going so much faster. Which I concentrated really hard. I think I easily got it. Yeah. Wow, my tires are not feeling the greatest right now. We're on lap 26 to 29. We've been pretty boring for the last like 6 laps. But it seems like we're going to maintain our position and finish really nicely in 5th. I believe that's 10 points. And I'm hoping that Grosjean is in the points, because I want to get our team a lot of points too. Also impressed Ferrari. Hopefully Vettel wins too. He was in the lead. I hope Hamilton hasn't chased him down yet. But yeah, seems like we're going to finish 5th. looks like we're also going to have a quiet race to the finish line. We were able to manage our tires nicely the first and second stint, so our tires aren't worn bad at all. You can see 25, 19, 18, 15. It doesn't seem, it's not been bad this last stint. Haven't had bad driving. I concentrated that one lap and put in a really nice fast lap. This is like a bonus. But it definitely seems like we're going to get 5th here. So 2 more laps to go. My tires are, I think, just now starting to wear.
Okay, distance to teammate, 21.6 seconds.
21-second gap to Grosjean. Doesn't seem too bad, because Kvyat, I'll tell you on the split screen after I see him. But we're pretty far ahead of him, I think. Waiting for his time to pop up. Yeah, 15 seconds. Oh, I think that means Grosjean's in the points, which would be great. Here we are, starting the final lap. Vettel won. And now we're about to come home in 5th. Great result for the team. And I'm praying that Grosjean is gonna get like 2 or 3 points out of this maybe. Yeah. 5th place.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Danny Kvyat. The young Russian has a lot to live up to, and I think he did just that today.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari moved to the top of the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
So Kvyat only did one stop and was still able to finish 6th. Ricciardo had a bad race. Perez had also a pretty bad race. I mean, only went down one spot, but still. Grosjean, 9th, got us 2 more points. So it was a good job for him getting points there. And Hülkenberg gets the last point there. Ocon went up a little bit. Alonso didn't get points. Verstappen had a terrible race, finishing 14th. And then the 2 DNFs, Stroll and Sainz. And then you go to the standings, you got Vettel, Hamilton, Raikkonen, Bottas, and then me. And then over to the constructors, Ferrari, Mercedes, and then we're in 3rd. And Toro Rosso's beating Red Bull. That's crazy. So, a great result. Good race. Everything went well. And I'm really happy with that. Now, I think there's also an invitational event that we do here. And then we'll wrap up the stream. Been going on for a while now. If you guys did enjoy all this stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, brand new channel. This is actually my first stream. Also comment other games you want me to play. I'm gonna probably do some Fortnite streaming here too. And then you guys can tell me what other races, or not races, games you want me to play. And yeah. Hopefully you guys liked it. And I'm also on the PS4 Pro right now with the 4K TV, so my resolution actually isn't bad. And so it's a pretty good stream for my first ever stream. So you can see in the rivalry, we are beating Grosjean 6-2. Our reputation with Ferrari went up a little bit, but Red Bull surprisingly is going crazy about me. But I want Ferrari, not Red Bull. An introduction to career score. Career score is raised by performing well on the track, increasing in line with AI difficulty and assist settings. You can compare your score with that of your friends to see who has the current bragging rights. Yeah, we did use flashbacks, so we didn't get points for that.
Is this the one?
Indeed it is. And this is Jonathan. He's going to let you drive some of his cars.
Well, not quite my cars, per se. It's a mere detail. You know, I'd really rather be down there racing than myself, to be honest. I'm actually quite handy behind the wheel, but it's the downforce, those lateral Gs, you know? The old neck can't really handle it. So I need a pro. And that's where you come in. We run in a bunch of events throughout the year. Time trials, races, all sorts. And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good and, most importantly, bring the cars back in one piece. So consider this a formal invitation. I'll see you at the track.
Now, I'd just like to step into my office. I'd like to go over those contract revisions we discussed on the phone.
Yep, so here we are. We get to choose one of these. We got the Britain short one. Begins with a rolling start, and the goal is to overtake a number of cars before the time runs out. In pursuit, your points are slower, have a head start. We can drive the Renault or the Williams. I like the Renault. But I'd rather do the overtake challenge. So you guys are lucky. I'll knock out this invitational event too in this stream. And get our trophy for that. I'll knock this out here. And then next stream will be Bahrain, I think is the second race here. Yeah, pretty sure.
Here we are then, the calm before the storm, as we wait for this field of iconic cars to burst into life for the historic invitational event today. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to be here and welcome along to all of you at home as well. So grab a cup of tea and get ready as our competitors make their final preparations.
Alright, our goal is to overtake 8 opponents. And we have 4 minutes to do it. Sounds so good. Let's do this. That's 3. I accidentally hit that guy there. Give him a little tap back. Went off the track there. Oh my god. You're getting so many warnings for collisions. So we have 2 minutes to pass these 2 cars in front of me. Yeah, we're done. We just gotta let the time run out. I wonder if I can get one more of these guys. Oh, I could probably get 2 of them. Oh, I just shunted that guy off the train. And out of my way. What if we get into 5th? We finish the race 5th, and now we might even finish this 5th. Oh yeah, we finished 5th. There we go. We overtook 15 people. That was pretty easy.
Hi, I've got something you'll be interested in. Those performance upgrades we discussed after the last race. They're on the car and the data looks promising. Take a look at the details.
Oh, I forgot we had the durability upgrade too. So yeah, that's it for this weekend. You can see we got 2 upgrades coming. There's vehicle management we can also do. Most interested teams are Red Bull, Force India, Toro Rosso. Yeah. So, yep, this will wrap up the stream, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, I'd be grateful if you guys would hit the like button, subscribe to the brand new channel, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And if you've been with me for this entire stream, I want you to comment RLM, my channel name in caps, F1 2017. No spaces, just RLM, and then, so capital R, capital L, capital M, capital F, and then the 1, and then the 2017. So I know who's actually been watching all my streams. So, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hit the like button, do all that good stuff again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.